And there we go. All right. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam.
I'm JT.
And if you are so inclined, please hit that like and subscribe button and get that bell icon while you're at it so you can be notified when we have more content coming out. We appreciate it. If not, that's fine and dandy as well. Welcome along for the ride anyway.
Fine and dandy.
We are going to be playing Terminus Frontier today. That's what this game is. Now, I do want to say a couple of things right on the onset. This is a paid playthrough, so we have been contracted by Forge Board Games to play this during their Kickstarter project. By the way, you can go check out their entire Kickstarter project using the link that's in the description below and see if this is going to be something that you want to go take a deeper look at. But we'll be giving you a look at the gameplay, and then you can go over there and check out everything that they're going to be having available for you. Jeffrey and or Jason Young, the designers, are possibly going to be in the chat. They are a couple of busy guys running a Kickstarter right now, so whether they can make it or not, I don't know, but they said they are going to try. So that will be good, and they'll be able to answer questions about either the game or the campaign or whatever you'd like to do when they show up, if they show up. I think they will, but I don't want to make any promises because I'm not them. Anyway, we are going to do our side of things and give you a look at Scenario 1
Shoot some things.
Terminus Frontier. We're going to be shooting some bad guys and saving some colonists. That's what I think we're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and go on over here. Tom is here. What's up? Philip is here. What's up? Matthew Vincent, Luke Shirus. Vanessa is here. Good afternoon, everyone. JT doesn't have his hair down. Aw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Tom said today, as he was watching our bottom five, he said that you remind him of all of those pictures of Jesus that he saw in Sunday school.
Yeah, I've heard
with
that
his
before.
hair, with your hair down, because you had your hair down in the bottom five.
I almost did that for Halloween once, but decided it was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea. All right, let's see. There we go. I liked the video and unsubscribed, just as you asked. I didn't ask for you to unsubscribe, Terrier Halo. The cover looks neat. Yeah, it is a pretty interesting game. It's a campaign-style game that is going to be about, I think they said, 2 to 3 hours per session. So it's an involved thing. Your characters will level up. They'll get better weapons, all of that kind of stuff over the course of, there's a lot more information on their Kickstarter page about how the campaign mode actually works. But generally speaking, you go into one scenario, you're gonna, if you succeed, then this kind of stuff happens, and if you don't succeed, this other stuff happens, and you're going to be able to level up your character throughout, which includes putting advanced cards into your deck, getting advanced weaponry, getting advanced ammo, all of that kinds of stuff. And so it's a pretty neat, structure that they have. And I've played this solo on the channel already once, which wasn't paid. I just did that so that I could familiarize myself with the game a little bit more. And on solo mode, you have your main character, and then you take 2 other characters with you, but they are more kind of like AI'd a little bit. You can still make decisions on what they're going to do, but what they can do, you don't have to have another deck of cards for them and all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's a pretty cool solo mode as well that goes with it. But generally speaking, what we're going to do here is I've got to teach JT how to play, because he hasn't played yet. So we'll have a teaching section, and then we'll actually play through and the entire Scenario 1, and then we'll take some questions and stuff like that afterwards about our initial thoughts. I
think I want to start here.
And go from there. Interesting. No, that's interesting.
Sniper.
Right. Well, they're actually in the scenario. It suggests that you start right here. This is where the scenario for the Maverick is, but you can start wherever you want. You don't have to start there.
As long as I can shoot that guy, I don't
Yeah,
care.
you can. Yeah, you can. All right. Let's see here. Looks like Jeffrey Young is here. Jeffrey Young is one of the designers, so everybody say hello
Welcome,
to him.
sir.
And here from Terminus Frontier Team, if any questions come up. Well, probably will. Probably will. But thanks for being here, Jeff. We appreciate you. It's Friday evening here. Terrier Halo says we had a game of Mystic Veil and Thunder Road Vendetta. Now it's time to glue small plastic men to my fingers while eyeing this.
Okay.
He's going to be putting miniatures together.
That's a bad idea.
He's going to glue them to his fingers instead.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Sam has his hair down in spirit. Yeah, I do.
That's right.
I always have my hair down. All right. Well, Broken Beard is here as well. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. All right. So, you, minis and standees? I believe so. I believe there's a couple of different ways that you can back the campaign. Jeffrey can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the base game comes with standees, and I think there might be miniatures for the basic characters, player characters. That's one way to do it. You can also, I believe, they may have, and again, I haven't looked at the thing in the last few days, so I apologize if I'm wrong. I think they may have a
like an upgrade pack
or an add-on or whatever you want to call it, where you can actually get the monsters and all of that, and the other people as minis. But
We'll keep talking. I'll find out. Look
yeah,
at that.
he'll look it up. He'll look it up right now.
I got it on speed dial.
Victoria Ketchum is here. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, unless my phone dies.
Right. Make sure you switch from top chat to live chat for best experience. There you go. Thank you for mentioning that, Luke. That is something that I usually try to say, but I forgot to today. Is that a double-fisted gun bunny on the table that you just put down?
Yes.
Yes, that is pretty much it.
Maybe my character. It was either it's either the gunslinger or the sniper, so I chose the gunslinger so that he wouldn't get beat up too bad.
And it's actually pretty funny because he put the gunslinger where the scenario suggests that the sniper gets put.
I'm a sniper at heart.
No, so there you go. Forge Born Game, yes, the core box comes with 4 Drift Hunter minis and standees for all the enemies and Drift Hunters. There you go. All right, so as we begin talking about the game, there is basically a couple of different phases of the game, but we'll talk about that in a minute. There is a miniatures box upgrade if you want miniatures for all the enemies and other characters. Yes! I'm so glad I didn't have a brain fart on that.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's always
once.
nice. Yeah, once.
Once
Even
a year.
even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once
right.
in a while, right?
Hi, my friend. I'm a miniatures guy.
Yep, me too. All right, so according to this little page right here, and again, I do need to mention, I think I already did, this is a prototype. Of course, you guys probably understand that, but I do want to mention it again. So everything that's here is probably not going to be final production form. It could change, so don't take all of this for gospel. All right, so basically there are 4 phases in the game, and that's what this shows us right here. The first phase is squad formation phase, and the squad formation phase is going to take place over here on the board. Now let me get everything set up so that I can do everything the way I need to do it. All right, so squad formation happens over here. And from top to bottom, you have basically the point man, which is going to go first in initiative. That's why he has initiative 1. He's going to be getting 2 action points, which is over there, and his threat is the highest because he's rushing, so the enemies are going to count him as a higher threat, whomever goes there. Okay. Then, notice a couple of things here. Top to bottom is initiative order. Hostiles are going to go on even number initiatives, and we will be able to pick odd number initiatives. So there isn't going to be a time where hostiles and us are going in the same time. Yep. So keep that in mind. Now, as we pick what role we're going to be within our squad formation, we're also going to pick how threatening we are to the enemy combatants, and that's notified by over here on this threat track. So the point man here has a +3 threat. So that means that if somebody picks that, they're automatically going to go up to 3 threat.
Yep.
And further on in the game, it's going to pick how much more you go up from where you are. So if you pick Point Man first, you go up to 3. If you pick Point Man second, you're going to go up to 6, and so forth and so on. Once you get up to threat 10, you're going to be getting everybody that is attacking you gets +1 damage and gets the can't remember what that is called. Dang it! Zeroed in precision.
On you?
Yep, on me, on whomever is up there. So you don't necessarily want to go all the way up there, but because everybody's gunning for you at that time.
Sure. Are there ways to lower it?
Some of your cards will, yes. Okay. Some of your cards in your deck will lower your threat. But notice that the civilians that are in this scenario are at threat level 3, which means that the bad guys are going to target them unless we raise. No, it's not all right. No, it's not all right. They're not worthless. They're innocent bystanders.
Either get a gun or get out.
All right, you're off the team as soon as we're done with this job. All right, so anyway, that's basically what happens. Now, there's other things that will happen, like, for example, flank. Flank will give you 2 action points. That's the yellow number. It gives you +2 threat, but it also gives you the ability to move up to 2 spaces before the round actually begins. Primary gunner gives you 3 actions and +2 threat. That's it. Fire gunner is 3 actions +1 threat, and you're going to get a +1 damage token that you'll be able to have that you can use on an attack.
So this one's a +1 against you, and that's a +1 for you?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
But because it's threat over here, everybody is getting it against you.
Gotcha.
Now, let me double check. Jeffrey might be correcting me on some of this stuff, so I want to make sure. All right. I like JT's thought process regarding civilians.
That's right.
That's a former police officer saying that. That's not very cool, Tom.
Let's hand them sticks or something.
Hand them sticks or something. Make them useful.
That's right.
All right, Scrat from Ice Age finds his nut, but finds it more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, see, there you have it. All right, so in squad formation phase, we're going to pick what squad, which squad role we're going to have. So let's go ahead and, well, let's not do that yet. After we pick, after we do squad formation phase, we go into the enemy AI phase. The enemy AI phase is where we draw the top card of that deck right there and turn it over. It's going to tell us a couple of different things. It's going to tell us what initiative it has, and it's going to tell us which one of these stances the enemies are going to take against us, which tell us what kind of gun they're going to use, what kind of damage they're going to do, and what the range is for that action. Okay. So it's going to tell us all of this stuff on that card over there. All right?
What's the difference between Alpha and Beta Squad?
Alpha.
Right now, all we have is Beta Squad out.
That's correct, because the Alpha Squad is the boss of this scenario, and he won't come out until possibly later. It depends on if we die or not. Beta Squad is the bad guys that are out here, his cronies, basically. And then Delta Squad are the civilians. And that's delineated by the actual scenario when you're going through it. So as you can see, it tells you which is which. All right, so we are going after the Butcher. We'll get into the lore of the scenario in just a minute.
Did they actually call them civilians in there and not meat shields?
No, they're civilians. They're not meat shields.
Come on.
I swear, you're an Imperial. You're not a rebel. I'm just saying. After the enemy AI phase, where we determine what the bad guys are going to do, then we actually go into the actions phase, where we will, in initiative order, carry out all of our actions. Okay? So player actions, you're allowed to play cards from your hand, or provide or carry out standard actions, and we'll get to the difference between those two things. Until you have used all of your action points. Okay. Then enemies will also activate in initiative order, and we'll simply do what they tell them to do. When it is their turn to activate, we'll go in numerical order. There's only 4 bad guys out here, but they're 1 through 4, and we'll go in numerical order, and they do everything like that. Now, generally speaking, they're going to attack the highest threat, and they're going to, everything that they do is going to be done in determination by who the highest threat is and how close they are to them. Okay. So if they're going to move and get into cover, then they're going to do that based on who the highest threat is, not just based on like I might be right next to him.
Yep.
But if you have higher threat than me, then he's going to find cover from you. He's going to try to find cover from you, and then he's going to attack you.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yep.
All right, and then after all the enemy activations and player activations are done, we go into an end phase where we reset a lot of different things. Well, some different things, not a whole lot. But we redraw cards up to our hand size limit, which is notified right here, which is 5 for both of us. Yep. Pass the squad leader token. Oh, I forgot to get that out of the box. Crap. And then we'll also resolve the scenario event card, which is on top of there, which means that we have to read a paragraph out of the scenario book. Does that make sense? It's a big medallion.
I'll find it.
Yeah. Okay. It's a big medallion that basically has the this symbol or this graphic on it. Yep. There it is.
Woo-hoo! I'm smart.
Yep. Like I said, blind squirrel. Innocent bystanders. Innocence proves nothing, as Warhammer 40K has taught us.
And by the way, the Imperials are the good guys.
So, no.
We understand.
No.
Order.
Negative.
They're maintaining order.
All right, so a couple of different things. So a little bit ago, I mentioned the difference between standard actions and using a card out of your hand. So for standard actions, you can discard a card out of your hand and use an action point to do any of these things. Doesn't matter what's on the card.
Okay.
All right. So if you really need to reload, and none of your cards do that, you can still discard one of your cards, spend an action point, and reload.
Okay.
All right, so, but these are all basically things that the card's going to give you the ability to do, and often the cards will give you the ability for, one action point, you can do 2 things.
Sure.
Or 2 action points allows you to do 3 things.
Overall,
yeah, using your cards is always usually it's better than any of these standard actions.
Am I drawing up the 5 at the end of my turn always?
Yes.
You said I am.
Yes.
So, okay.
Now, we'll talk. I'm not going to go over all of this because we can do that while we're playing the game.
Sure.
I'm not going to do any of that. But just remember that standard actions, move, shoot, melee, attack, reload, revive, order, and aim, those things can all be done as a standard action, whether your cards say that you can do it or not. Mm-hmm. All right? There are basically 2 different kinds of attack, a ranged attack and a melee attack. So a ranged attack has a pistol on it, and a melee attack has a sword on it. It looks very similar to a rifle, but if you squint and hold your tongue just right, you can see that it's a sword. All right. All of these different icons are pretty set, but anyway, just wanted to give you that. Now, as you play a card, I'll use some of these so it has different things on here. So for example, this means that I'm going to get 2 action. This costs me 2 action points to play.
So, okay.
And then it's also going to raise my threat level by 1. If it's going to lower it, it'll have a little negative symbol by it.
Okay.
A little dash with the
number.
number.
All right, because the red thing's the threat. Yeah,
that's correct.
Got you.
Yeah.
I thought it was threat down.
I talked to them about that, and they're actually going to change that.
So
yeah, they're actually going to change that. But anyway, so if I spend 2 action points, I get to make a ranged attack with either pulse or burst. Mm-hmm. Then I can move up to my movement, whatever that is, and then I can make another attack with pulse burst or full auto.
Nice.
So that's what this card allows me to do, and you have a lot of different cards in your deck that are just like that.
Yep.
All right. As you go up on threat over here, you'll notice that you pass some of these little blue things that have numbers on them, Roman numerals. And that's a number of resolution tokens that you'll be able to take. And resolution or resolve tokens are spent to do special events that your character can only do. Special things.
Well, when you go up to this point, you're only taking the second one. You're not taking 2 more.
Correct. But here's the thing. You're never, correct, yes. For example, if you go up 1, 2, and then you play something that allows you to go back down to 2, a 2 threat, and you've already gone up to 3, you're not going to get that second one again when you go back up to 3.
Okay. How do they track that?
By, if you have it on your thing already, you don't get it again. That's
and how
why
do you spend it?
By flipping it over.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Cheers.
by flipping it over. And one of the things that's necessary here is that once you've spent it, you don't ever get it back.
Yeah.
And so this is like if you really want to do your really cool thing down here, you've got to wait until you have 4. But once you've spent that 4, they actually stay here. They just get flipped over.
Sure.
And then if you have a 5 and a 6, you can only do 1s or 2s now. But once you spend them, they're spent for that scenario.
Nice. That's
okay. How the scenario plays out will be determined by the different events and everything that's in that scenario deck. So we'll get to that later on. But generally speaking, there is a way to.
Did you shuffle this good?
You don't shuffle it.
Oh.
It is in order and it stays in order.
Oh.
It is
I don't
scripted.
like that.
Yeah, well.
I'm just kidding. I don't dislike it.
That's how this scenario is. You might have differences later on. Okay, so the lay of the land right now, you have 3 civilians that are out here that are bystanders. In this specific scenario, there's no positive or negative to making sure they survive. But in future scenarios, it will. Okay. And it'll basically be tied to how much experience or how much money you get at the end of the job and that kind of stuff. So generally speaking, contrary to those imperial-minded individuals...
Well, they're kind of cute, too, so it's kind of sad to watch them go.
You want to make sure that, generally speaking, you want to make sure the colonists survive. Let's go ahead and go to the scenario. There are 20 two-sided map tiles. He's asking questions here. In the game, each scenario has different layout diagrams to show how to set them up. So 20 double-sided map tiles, that's 40 different ways that it can be configured. All right.
Well, that's just 40 different sides. There's 1,000 ways to configure it.
Yep. All right. So this is scenario 1, the hunt. Intro. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Let me put it over here just for dramatic pause. Your team leaps out of the ship. Arid gas clouds and dust hurtle past you as you plummet towards the planet's surface. Flashes of small arms fire light up the ramshackle buildings below. As you close in on the settlement, your squad activates their gravity packs, slowing your descent. Soon, energy blasts are whizzing past you as the scrappers open fire on your squad. Over the comlink, Gravis shouts, "Enemy contact! All units prepare to engage and track down the butcher."
There you go. Bring him in. I want the butcher.
Gravis?
No.
This is not the butcher.
Oh, darn it.
The butcher is just one of these dudes. But
all right, bring in the butcher.
But here's what he's talking about. And this is part of scenario 3. This is not the butcher. But JT wants him to be the butcher. I mean, I guess we could possibly use him as the butcher.
He just morph out of one of these colonists when they die.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening. But anyway, yeah, that's not the butcher. But maybe we'll use him later on. The objective for this scenario is to kill or capture the butcher.
Oh, the colonists.
No!
All right, the butcher.
Crazy
We're gonna
person? Get it. Yeah, sooner or later. All right. So now we have started the scenario. So we go into our first squad formation phase, and I'll go ahead and take first player in numerical order, or rather player order. We're going to choose what we take. I'm going to take the primary gunner role.
You suck a fish. I gotta put your thing here.
Yep. So that goes there, and then take my thing up to 2. There you go.
And you get a 1. Look at that.
And I do get a 1, so
All
I need to get that out of here.
I don't need to flank yet. right in front of me. Well, do I have a range? How do I tell what my range is?
Oh, you look on your weapon. We're going to get to that a little bit later. But if you look on your weapon, it has at the bottom 1 to 2 range. You're actually going to get an extra.
Extra damage.
You get an extra damage, and then from 2 to 5 is just regular shot. So that's your range for your weapons.
Counted orthogonally or diagonally?
Both.
Ooh,
Orthogonally first.
I might as well just stay up here then.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well then, I'm just going to take the fire gunner.
Okay.
Right behind you.
All right. So that is +1. And that's going to give you 3 action points as well. It's also going to give you a +1 damage. Now, it is possible for you to get more than these, more than 1. And if you get another one, you just flip it over, and it actually becomes a +3 instead of a +1. If you get a second one.
Oh, you get 3 instead of 1?
You get +3.
Oh, okay. Can I get one of these little things? A resolve,
yes,
please?
Yes. So
I'm resolved to stay below.
Flip it over to the blue side.
I'm resolved to stay below
All right.
civilians.
So that is the... You're not going to stay below the civilians very long. All right, so now what we're going to do is flip over, take the first card there and flip it over.
Hey, that one has a thing on top. Okay.
Yeah, it does. So that says...
Unprepared for your squad's sudden assault, the enemy is taken by surprise.
Yep.
They were scared by our capes flapping in the wind. Although I think his almost got sucked into his engine there.
But it didn't.
Target, highest threat.
Yep.
And then they're what? Taking 6,
So we'll just put this right here for right now.
10?
Nope. Again, it's color-coded.
Yep.
So
yellows are 8.
Yellows are 8, so their yellow token is going to go on the 8 down there, which is in between. Yeah, there you go. We don't have a red yet because the red is going to be the butcher, and he hasn't showed up yet. So what are they going to do? They're going to take cover. We'll go ahead and just put this right here for right now so they can see it. They are going to, on initiative 8, take cover from whomever the highest threat is, and then they're going to do this attack, which is a ranged shot up to 6 range, and then they're going to draw one of these light fire cards to see how much damage they do and to what part of our body. All right, so that is that. We're done with the enemy AI phase. Now we move on to the action phase. So we go from top to bottom in squad formation, which is me first. And because I'm initiative 5, you're 7, and they're 8.
Yep.
So on my turn, we each start with 5 cards. I haven't even looked at them yet. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see.
He runs and tackles scrapper number 2.
Yeah, something like that. He
rams his sword through his neck.
Let's see. It is pretty. Bum, 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 bum.
Permanent means it stays out forever, or what?
That's correct. Yes, it goes into your mindset, which is over here.
Oh, so you can only have one mindset at a time?
I believe so. So if you change your mindset, then can't have both. All right, so my first action is going to be a Phalanx Advance. So this is going to cost me 1 of my 3 action points. It's going to raise my threat level by 1, so go ahead and do that.
Of course it is.
And then it's going to gain me a defense, which is basically like I can suck up 1 point of damage that comes my way.
And a resolve.
And it is also going to... A resolve? What? Oh, I get another resolve. Yeah, because I went up to 2. I'm sorry, 3. And then, okay, so I also get to make a movement, and I'll be able to make a ranged attack with pulse or burst. So let's see. What I think I'm going to do is... I know this seems kind of strange, but I'm going to go... My movement is 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to open fire on number 1 over here.
Okie dokie.
And now, when I open fire, I can use pulse or burst. So on my M42 Redeemer, I have pulse or burst. Pulse means that I'm going to basically just draw 1 card from my ammo deck, and then however much damage, that's how much damage it does. But if I decide to go burst, I'm going to draw 2 cards for damage, and then I'm going to draw a third for ammo, wasted ammo.
I like that.
All right, so I am actually going to go with Burst. I'm going to target this guy right here. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Let me go ahead and just shuffle this just because I can't remember.
Because all 6 are the same in each deck, right? Currently?
The ammo decks?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
They are determined by
your
the weapon.
Okay.
All right. My 2 cards that I'm using for damage are these 2. Now, if I had a suppressed card, one of these things, in my hand, then this would mean the whole attack misses.
Ooh-wee.
But, I mean, it's not that bad anyway. I mean, it's not that good anyway. So I do 1 damage on the one guy. So
spray and play and doesn't know where he's shooting.
That is correct. And then, in order to, I have to discard a third, which is actually pretty bad.
Good one, yeah,
that's a really good one. But that's my burst. So that's 1 attack. That's 1 action point.
Yep.
And let's see, what else am I going to do here? Okay, so we're going to do rapid fire next. This is going to cost me another action point, so I've used 2 now. I also get another threat, which takes me up to 4.
You're going to be at 10 by the end of this turn.
No, I'm not. This allows me to basically attack twice, and I can do pulse or burst, either one.
Okay.
All right, so my first one is going to be, now I know that I've got 1 good card that's not in my deck, but I got 2 of my bad cards out. So I think I'm just going to do a pulse on my first one and see how I go. So I'm going to do a pulse, and it's actually pretty cool because if I'm doing a pulse, then I get all of this. Any other kind of attack, I'm just getting that.
Yep.
So the pulse shot here does 3 more damage, and if the person had any armor, it ignores that armor. That's what the precision means. So that's 1, 2, 3 more damage on that first guy there. All right, and then my second attack, we're going to go ahead and do another pulse because I'm getting low on cards in my deck, and so we're going to do that. That's 2 more damage, and it ignores ammo. So 1, 2.
Man, you almost got him.
Almost.
Well, you get.
Almost don't count.
Well, you don't get any plushes.
All right, and so that is that. For my last action, we're going to go ahead and do Flush Them Out. Flush Them Out allows me to make another pulse or burst attack, but it's going to have Smash Back 1, and it's going to go through armor. So I'm going to go ahead and do another pulse, and it's 3, which is 1, 2, 3. He's totally dead. What Smash Back would have done is it would have made him go back 1, and if he can't go back 1, it's another point of damage. So it's knockback or whatever it might be from other things. So that is, did you put me 1 up? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Nope, not on that card.
Okay, so put me up 1 more, and that gives me a 3rd resolve. All right, so that is Flush Them Out. This guy is toast. And we're set.
Do more guys spawn as the game goes on, other than the boss, or is this?
No, you'll have to find out.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
I don't know if I brought enough ammo for that. All right, it's my turn then.
Yes, your turn. We go in initiative order. Yeah. Nobody's on 6. You're on 7. So you're up.
I'm gonna read what I've got here. So he's dead. I'm assuming cover is going to give us benefits, maybe.
Yes. Let me explain that because people have asked in the chat as well. So line of sight. I was attacking this guy right here, so we go center of my square to center of his square. As long as it doesn't pass through a building or the edge of the map, it's considered line of sight. If, though, for example, you're standing behind this barrier here, if somebody shoots at you and their line of sight crosses that barrier that you're adjacent to, it will give you cover and halves the damage rounding down. Okay?
What about high ground?
I don't believe there's any high ground. I don't think elevation matters anything for line of sight and or cover. Okay?
Does it matter for movement?
No.
Okay. Now we know, peoples.
Now we know.
All right, so it's my turn. Smash some face.
Line of sight is center square to center. Yep. Plot twist: the civilian is an actual butcher. Hey Sam, this is Zach. We met at the movie theater. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I met him at the theater. We were going to see Brave New World, and that's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Good to have you. Good to have you here, Zach. It's good meeting you too, bud. We took a picture in the lobby, and he said, my brother and my dad are going to get a kick out of this. And he said, sure, they were jealous.
Were you coming to game night, Zach?
He actually, I think my family was telling, he was talking to my family. I had already gone in to get our ticket, to get our seats, and they were out there talking to him, and I think he's from Spokane. He works here in Wenatchee, but he's from Spokane. But yeah, we are having a game day tonight at Steamers.
What is the targeting symbol mean?
Which one?
Precision. Is that what you called it? Precision?
Yep. That is.
What does it actually do?
That's not precision. That is a marked target.
Okay.
So basically, I have to look that up. I should have done it earlier. Marked target. That's in the back. Now I'm trying to race to answer the question before Jeff.
Don't do it, Jeff.
Jeff jumps in
Make
here.
him do it.
Okay, so marked target. Attacks on the unit with a marked target gain precision, so it ignores cover. So
ignores cover.
Yeah, so basically, if you're at threat level 10, you don't get cover anymore.
Yeah.
Because everybody's gunning for you.
All right. So I'll just start with point blank, since I've got my two little handy dandy falcons here. Double gunning.
Yep.
Do I get to shoot with both of them at the same time? No, I'm just kidding. Probably not. I'll go with point blank, which is going to raise me up one in threat. If I get above those civilians, I'm shooting them all. That's all I'm saying. I'm doing a pulse attack. If the target is within 2, they take 1 extra damage. And if I use this, I just spend it for 1 extra damage, right? And then it's gone.
Yes, but you have to do it before you pull your ammo cards. So you have to determine that you're going to add 1 damage to this before you pull your ammo cards.
And I can use either weapon then?
Yes. So if you're getting low on one, you can use one on the other.
That's right.
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to do it sideways so I look
Oh
gangster.
my goodness.
I would never do that. She would never do that. She's too cool for that. All right, well, I'm just going to pulse then. Yeah, that was pretty good. Too bad I didn't use the extra stuff. So that is 4 damage.
You're targeting 4?
4 to 4, yep.
All right, 4 to 4. Bink.
Oh, plus, since I'm within range 2, I get plus 1 damage here. So
Yep.
5 damage.
Yep.
Man, almost died. Telling you. Okay, well, that was 1. I need a discard pile location. Okay, and I have 2 more actions.
Tom says, sounds like JT isn't sure which team he's on.
I know what team I'm on, my team.
He hasn't got a paycheck yet, so he doesn't quite know yet.
That's right, I'm on my team. All right, well, I will try. So I can't use that now. I mean, I couldn't use that then. I'm trying to see if I could figure out how to. I'll do dual barrage.
Wait, you couldn't use it when?
Well, I could have used it, but before I attacked, not after. So it's all good.
No, I think you did, because you pulled a 3 and you got plus. You told me to get plus 2.
No, I get plus 1 here, plus 1 here.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that card gave you a plus
this.
1. Yeah. You're good.
All right. So I'm going to do dual barrage. That's very interesting, the whole 2-gun thing. But I get a pulse first. I might as well use the same gun. And just to be thematic, I'm going to use them both. But I'm going to pulse first. And this is 1 damage, plus a skull icon, plus a brain icon. Did I blow his brains out? Armor break.
Armor break. It ignores all armor. So precision ignores cover, armor break. So you ignore cover and armor.
All right, and I did 1 damage, plus 1 damage for my gun being in close range.
So that was 1, 2.
2 damage.
And you didn't use the other one?
Wait, he has 3 left.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he had 2 left.
Well,
I should have used the other
you're
one.
about to shoot him again.
No, I didn't want to shoot him again. I was going to
Well, use it then, man.
Here,
we can
take
break
this.
the rules.
I'm breaking the rules.
Bam.
I'll use that one. I thought he had 2 left.
Yep. You're this guy?
Yep. And that will allow me to then move up to 4 spaces. So I can go 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then pulse again. So I gotta do it with my other gun, because I'm gonna blap him here this time. I'm gonna burst him. Well, if I burst him, I gotta use 3 of these, huh? And that one's worthless. I don't care. I'm bursting him anyways.
David asks, is this something from Dutrait's dark period? No.
All right. Well, there's the first one. Direct hit. 2 ignores cover and ammo, and then another one.
Okay.
So that's
4.
But he's range 3, so that's just 4 damage.
4 on 2.
And I discarded
Bing.
a 3 attack, so that wasn't great.
Yeah, that's nasty.
All right. Well, he took 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That was my 3, and I had to go up 1 more for that.
2 more.
I went up for that one already.
Okay.
So if you'll hand me another resolve,
Yep.
that's my turn.
There you go.
And then I draw up to 5?
No, not yet.
Okay.
All right, so now we go down to the enemy activation. So what they're going to do is they're going to take cover and then they're going to shoot. So who has the highest threat though?
You.
I do, which means that they're going to want to still be within 6 range to attack me, but they want to get into cover. So he's going to go 1, 2, probably
They're
just
going to actually back out.
probably just 2 right there. Well, they can go either way, but he wants to get into cover. So maybe he will go over here and shoot at me.
Could he get to go there?
He could. He could go in a number of different ways. So
Sure.
which way would you like him to go?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know which way is fine.
All right,
What
well,
is
let's see. He can move. Let's see. Their movement is 4. So let's see. Let's do this the right way, shall we? Let's have him go 1, 2, 3 over here, and then this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's also going to be attacking me.
All right.
All right. So I am because I'm highest threat. They're not necessarily worried about you, even though you just took out.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do, and then in numerical order 2 and 3. So 2 is going to attack first. They're going to draw a light fire card. Come on. And so it does 1 damage, which is halved rounding down
Oh,
to this,
okay.
to the chest area. So if I wasn't in cover, I would have had to go down 1 here on my chest.
Yep, okay.
But because I'm in cover, this didn't do anything. All right, but now the other guy's going to do the same thing, and I don't have cover from that one. So that gets flipped over, and that is 1 to the head, which is pretty nasty because
But
I
you have
only
a shield, right?
I do, and I'll use it. Thank you. 'Cause
Hold
I
up
only
the
have-
shield over your head.
That's right. Ping!
King.
All right, so
that
that
piece
is
out.
their activation. And now, see, David Collins, just real quick, Sam, the butcher's movement is 4. Normal scrappers have a movement of 3. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Yep. Yep.
Well, you only moved him 3 anyways, didn't you?
Yeah, he was here. No, he was here. So he would have just gone.
He would have gone to this one.
He would have gone here, which
Center to center is still
center
clear.
to center is still
Well,
clear.
Unless this person blocks
No,
it.
it doesn't. Units don't block.
Okay.
So it's just
And it has a
terrain.
range of 6, right? So
Yeah,
that's
range of
okay.
6. So that's what that would have done. Okay. Thank you for that, David. Appreciate you, buddy. And you're correct. I was looking at this one, not that one. Anyway. Okay, so that is the end. There's nobody else to activate, so we go to end phase. So each player draws up to their hand size. So I get to draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. You also have the opportunity to discard any cards that you don't want.
I do want to discard 1.
Okay. And then draw up.
I think I want to discard.
You get the squad leader token?
Yeah, maybe I don't. Do I want that one or do I want that one? Reloading costs 1 action when you do it.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out which one of these I want to discard, but I think actually I'll discard this one. I did have it in my hand previously. But I had 2 permanent mindsets, so I don't need them both.
Yep, understood. All right, couple of things. For melee, if you allow your ammo to run out before you reload, you automatically reshuffle and reload, but you have to add a suppression into your hand, and if you're using a melee weapon, you have to put a miss into your ammo deck.
Wait, say that again. If my gun is empty, I automatically reload, but then I add a bunch of bad things?
Yes, because you allowed it to run out of ammo without reloading.
This isn't Gears of War.
I'm just saying.
Perfect reload. All
Arm
right.
strain with your melee weapons is represented the same way, where if you allow your ammo deck to run out before reloading, and you attack with it again, and you're not able to fully attack with it, you know what I'm saying?
Can I see what a suppression does?
Yeah.
Are they all different?
Yes, they all have different conditions.
Okay.
Let me double check one thing. I know I'm right about the arm strains for the melee weapons, but the suppression cards.
You've been swinging too long, your arm hurts.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Now
exactly
you have to miss.
Let's see. Sorry. Area of attacks. Maybe Jeff
There's a
or
Falcon R22. Looks like a
Jeff
Falcon Riz
can
to
answer
me.
that question.
I
just want to make sure I'm telling them the correct thing about the reloading the weapons. I know there is a negative effect to it. I just can't. Just the way my brain works
It's all
now,
good.
and that it's not very good. Oh, I bet you it's talked about in here.
You saw me trying to get through Elder Scrolls the other day.
Suppression cards are all the same. Arm strain is only for melee weapons, yes. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I was wrong. No penalty for running out of ammo cards normally for ranged weapons besides needing to reload.
Okay.
All right, thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it. I was taking the arm strain.
Take back the whole perfect reload comment. Didn't happen.
All right, so now what we need to do is we need to read scenario event A.
What? We gotta do this before we get to pick our thing?
That is correct.
Cha-ching!
It's actually in the end phase when that happens.
Landed, blasted a couple
So
of
what
suckers.
happens here is it's just the top of the card says scenario event A, so you open the scenario book and you read
I thought
scenario
there was
event
gonna be
A.
cool stuff
No,
on the card.
So, alerted by the sound of battle, more scrappers appear out of the buildings to join the fray. Suddenly, Gravis lands in front of you. Gravis, the butcher is inside that building. Take out the hostiles and get ready to breach the center doors. I'll go secure the rear to cut off his escape.
All right.
So just like a site foreman, he tells people what to do.
He better be out here shooting
and then
now.
disappears.
No. He left?
No, he left. He went around the back.
Man. This guy.
Gravis breaks into a run and disappears into the alleyway between the buildings. So we have 2 players. So one scrapper is going to show up.
We gotta do 5. You can't bring back one of them just
No, let's
yet.
put scrapper 1. No, okay, go ahead and use it.
One's already been out there.
On the
He's
one
dead.
over there. So he pops out over there, and that's it. And then we continue with our mission. So
Travis guy's not gonna make it back. He might fall in a ditch.
he might fall in a ditch.
Just say it.
All right, so here we go. Squad formation phase. You go first because that gets passed.
All right.
So you get to choose first where you go.
I want them to choose first so they can. The civilians. Do they run? Do they just stand there cowering?
They stand there cowering. We can use order or command actions to move them and get them out of the way.
Slap them up. Give them a stick. All right. All right. Here we go. I am going to. Well, we have one there. We have one here, and we have one way over here. So this one's going to ignore everything and try to come at us anyways, right? 'Cause we're gonna have
Pretty
more.
much because we are equal to or higher than. Well, actually, for example, if I was at threat 2 and you guys were at threat 3, they would attack both of you depending on where they are, depending on who's closer to them.
Closest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So primary gunner gets 2, and this is just good because of the initiative.
Correct.
And this is an initial movement before we shoot. I don't know what I have in here. Point seems pointless unless you need to really go fast.
Points seem pointless.
No, point man.
Oh, gotcha. Understood.
All right. I will take, I guess for initiative's sake, I'll take that 5 from you.
All right.
And take primary gunner.
No worries. I am going to...
Which means they may blast us first, but
Negative.
it is what it is.
I'll go to flank.
Flank. What?
Yep.
You rotten,
In your face, sucker.
rotten chunker fish. All right, so you get to move first.
I do, but I get another resolve as well. I get to move first.
I move up.
And then, yeah,
get
you
a
go,
resolve
and you
as
get
well.
a 3. All right, there you go. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I've been waiting.
So now we flip over another. Been waiting.
Uh-oh.
What does it say?
As their numbers are cut down, the enemies take cover and retaliate.
Okay, so
Makes
what does that mean? Means that first of all, they are taking 2.
5 needs some help.
Yeah, 5 needs 8. Think, just like that.
Nice.
All right, so first of
I
all,
like those boards.
yeah, they are cool. The double layered.
Yeah.
All right, so this right here means that they're going to take initiative 2 this time.
No.
And they're going to take cover again, but then they're still just using this regular rifle attack.
Okay.
All right. So that's what they are doing.
What's the purple symbol in the middle? Oh, that would be his action.
The purple
That would be his suppression, whatever it is.
That's a good question.
Regeneration. Maybe.
Sure. Yes.
That's the action type.
Because this is,
Okay,
yes, that's
that's
the action
cool.
type. There you go. All right.
So we're starting with number 3 here.
So now we're starting with, number 2 right here.
Oh, number 2. I didn't see 2.
Yep, number 2.
You were
All
supposed
right.
to kill him last time.
I was, and I left him around, and that's a bad thing because now he's gonna shoot me. All right, so first things first is he's going to take cover from me, and I don't know that there's anywhere that he can take cover from me that's within 3.
He's already there.
Truth. So I don't think he's gonna move.
He doesn't, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna move. He's gonna stay right there and just open fire.
Yep.
All right, so he will open fire, and he shoots.
Oh, do they
me.
all move first, or they move and attack each individually?
They do their thing each individually.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So attack on the foot, and I don't have anything. Let me
But
see
you're
if
in
I
cover.
have- I am in cover. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just trying to see. Yep, you're good. So it's half rounded down, and so that's good. 3 is going to try to move 3 and be in cover. And again, I think he's exactly where he is wanting to be as far as cover is concerned.
Can't find cover, within 3.
Right, within
still
3
shoot at
movement
you.
and still shoot at me, right.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to stay right there as well. So he's going to draw another card. And again, that's clear though, so I get hit in the hand.
One damage in your hand. That
Ow!
hurts.
He shot my finger. So that one comes down. You put that back underneath.
So what happens when we hit the red? We don't have hands anymore?
No, if we hit the red and we have to take more damage, well, if we hit the red, we have to draw one of these minor trauma cards if it's on the head, foot, or hand.
Nice.
And it can be ongoing, persistent, or immediate effects.
Oh, that's cool.
If we take
cool.
this, it's severe trauma, and more often than not, these cards take you out.
Nice. And what happens if you can't take damage? You just take another one of these.
No,
if they shoot you in the hand again.
If you take damage and it goes here,
And what
you have
happens after it's there?
you have to draw another one.
Okay. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's like persistent damage. So
Okay.
you want to, if you get down here, you want to heal back. There are another thing that resolve can be used for is that some of these cards will have you pay enough resolve and you can ignore these effects.
Nice.
Either when you're playing it out of your hand or immediately when you get it or whatever.
Okay. Well, this guy does not have range to you.
Nope. So he's just going to get into cover.
So does he? He doesn't try to find somebody else he has range to, or
No.
huh, okay. So he would be covered there.
Yep, that's right. And then he
still
can't
doesn't have-
shoot. He does not
Doesn't have range regardless.
Doesn't have range to you or me. So
Yep.
that's that. Okay, so that's all of them, right?
Yep.
There's only 3 of them out there? Yep, okay. Excess damage to a body location will overflow the chest body location, main health.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so if it goes here, it goes down here. Thank you for that,
Nice.
Jeff.
That's scary.
Actually, that might
makes-
be Jason.
that makes
'cause
a lot of
Jeff,
sense.
Jeff and Jason are here, it looks like. Forge-Born Games, I think, is Jason, and Jeffrey Young is out there.
Cheers.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna smash
there we
some
have
people.
it.
Would you prefer
Oh, dang it, I forgot to make my flank move, which
did.
would have changed something. I would have gone here. He probably would have moved here. That's
Okay.
retcon, but I think that still is
Okay.
okay. Yeah. I forgot to make my move. That's what I was planning on doing anyway.
I like that. I get to go first, by the way.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Oh, you're going. Never mind.
Initiative order. You got to
Initiative
choose
order.
first.
Yeah, copy.
All
That's good.
right.
It gives me more time to think.
Yep. All right, so my first move here is going to be Lethal Strike, and this is going to be, yep. Let's see, okay, so it's going to be Combat Strike, which allows me to move 2, or rather up to 2. I'm going to go up here like this, and then I'm going to be able to make a melee strike that ignores cover.
Okay.
All right. So melee strike over here, I can just do a strike. I don't have the chance to do a combo. So I just draw 1 card and turn it over. It's 2 damage. Bing, bing. That was right?
That was a fast bing
Was he
bing.
at-
I
was
think
he
it
at
was at
4?
4. Yeah.
3, 2. Yeah, there you go.
I keep thinking the bottom line is 0.
Yeah,
too,
no,
so-
it's not.
But I know it's
So
not. Doesn't-
that's that. So I'll put this over here as my discard pile for this. And that was a free action. I didn't have to spend any of my action
Oh,
points
nice.
to do that.
What's the bottom part say?
This right here,
Yeah.
it just explains what that
Oh,
symbol
gotcha.
does. Where did my cards go? This right here. All right, so that's the first one.
Free slap.
Okay. You want to move?
Do I want to move?
Yeah.
Well, I could move. What's my speed? 4. So I don't get a move unless I have something that makes me move, right? In a card?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, no, you can always do it as a standard action.
Oh, yeah. As an action.
But this is a free move, so you don't have to use one of
I'm
your
thinking.
cards.
Sure. Can I do
Okay.
a free full move?
Command. So I can target an ally within 8. So you are within 8. Now, I could have used this on one of the colonists
Yeah, but
as
they
well.
suck. So.
Whatever. So if you had a suppression card in your hand, which basically gums up your hand and gives you an ongoing effect condition, you could discard it. But since you don't, you just get to perform a movement up to 4 right now.
Okay. I just need to make sure I have enough movement to get where I want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to make sure I have line of sight without hindrance. Because this guy's probably going to go after you again next turn, so I'm not too worried about him. Although somebody
Well,
might
yeah,
spawn
if you
on
keep
top of him.
cowering in the
I
shadows
am
back there, they
going
don't
to
even
keep-
know you're
I
there.
am going to keep cowering in the shadows. That's just what it is. So I could either go out here in the open just so I can have a line of sight, or I could sneak up to here, but then he's still going to have him behind me. I don't care. I'm just going to go right to there.
Okay.
Just hanging out in the middle of nowhere
All right, so that was get moving. So far I've done 2 0 action moves.
behind the wall of meat shields.
All right. My next one is going to be Adamantine Charge. And this allows me to move up to my movement, which is 3. And then, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Sorry. I moved the box. 1, 2, 3. And then I can do a strike or a combo. And if I do damage, I get +1.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a strike.
Okay.
Not a combo. So the strike it actually does 2 damage, breaks through armor, and ignores cover, which is 3 damage altogether. He has 2, so he's definitely toast. So he's out, and this can come off like so. Boom.
That was your first action point, right?
That was my first action point, yes. And my second one is going to be...
You don't have anything that's raising your threat.
Not yet, no. I mean, the cards that I've played... Yeah, they're not. So the next one is going to be command, target an ally within 8. Oh, make sure I'm within 8.
Of me?
Yes.
Is it diagonal counts?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so target can discard a suppression and immediately perform a pulse or burst at +1 attack. +1 damage, rather.
How much do I have here? 3. I got 3 here. I got 4 here. At +1 damage.
Yep.
So
again,
this
remember,
is, he has partial cover from me.
He has cover.
So
this guy doesn't.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't get my bonus there, but that's okay. So I'll just do a pulse.
Okay.
Ignores cover and armor. 2 damage.
And you get +1 here, so that's 3 damage on
3.
3. So 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of my activation because I've used all of my action points. I do have 1 card remaining though.
Wow, nice. Okay, my turn. Time to teach these suckers a lesson. Except for I'm a little worried about my threat level here, but that's okay. I am going to go into, for fun, I'm going to go into gunslinger stance.
Say what?
The permanent stance. So anytime I take a pulse with 1 pistol, I get a pulse with the other pistol too.
That gives you 2.
It gives
Threat.
me 2. I know.
Wrong. I know you really wanted to be down there.
Give me another one of those blue things. I know, but I'm
snap.
gonna,
you know
I'm
what?
gonna
Hold
climb
on.
through
Hold
the
on.
world.
Whoa. Time out. Combat tech. Okay, it was melee. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't. I was using the right ammo deck, but I was.
Okay. So then I am going to do a bullseye for my second action. That's going to raise me up again. So give me another one of those blue things. I'm now threatening. So we know. Okay, that's going to let me move 2 so I can get line of sight. Although this would let me maybe.
No cover. No cover is basically, you still had line of sight.
I know. Well, I meant cover, but
Yeah.
actually this would skip cover anyways. So do I need to move over there? I don't care, because I could move here, because that ignores the cover.
Yep.
And then I get to pulse with 1 gun.
Or burst.
No, I'm gonna pulse because then I get a double pulse.
Oh, cool. All right. Sweet.
So this is actually discarded. That's in my stance slot.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna pulse with this one first for 2 damage, and he's in within range 2, so that's 3 damage.
3. All right.
To
And
number
then your
5.
second one.
And that is a miss.
1, 2, 3. Wait. No, you don't have a suppression, but yeah, it's no damage. It's not a miss. It's just, yeah, it's no damage.
Okay, well that sucked. All right, and I have 1 action left. What is inflict jam?
Jam means that their weapon is jammed. And let me...
You moved the wrong guy. It's number 5. 1, 2, 3.
Well, why were you attacking the wrong guy?
That's a good question.
Jam. I think that just means that...
The gun jams.
Yeah, they don't get to shoot on their next activation. A hunter with a jam, enemy with a jam token skips their next attack action. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, then I will use my last action to do a trick shot disarm. And if I pulse, I can pulse again. This ignores cover.
Yep.
So my first one is going to be 1 + 1 damage, 2 damage.
That's on
To number
5.
5.
1, 2.
And I'm going to shoot with the other gun. I'm running out of ammo here. That's 2 more damage.
2 more.
Yep.
Bink, bink. They have 1.
And I don't think
But he has jam.
he has jam on his head. But I think,
Raspberry.
did I move up correctly?
You did, I think.
I was 1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2 for that. Then 3,
1 and
4.
1. Yep, okay. All right, well, that's my turn then.
All
I
righty.
didn't kill it.
All righty. All right, so that is that. We go into the end phase, which each player draws up to their hand limit size. So I get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4.
3. Oh, wait, I can discard if I want.
Yeah, you can just discard down. Yeah, you may.
I should have saved that other one. The one I discarded, I should have kept. I didn't think I would need it. All right, 5 cards.
All right, pass the squad leader token, so that comes back to me.
I didn't want it anyways.
Yep. And scenario event.
B,
You want to read it
I gotta
this
read
time?
the card. No, it's fine.
You're gonna read the card?
No, go for it.
Go ahead, read the card.
Resolve the end. Wait a second, it's upside down.
Okay, if the players have not opened door number 1,
That's this one, right?
yep.
Okay.
Continue reading below, otherwise continue your mission. Gunfire and horrific human screams can be heard from inside the central building.
Yeah.
Gravis, they're executing the colonists. Hurry! Breach those center doors and neutralize the butcher. New
was his
objective. Move to door 1 and open it. When you accomplish this, proceed to door 1 and read it. Tip. How to open doors. A hunter adjacent to a door may choose to open it at any time during their activation, even in the middle of a move action. Once open, doors cannot be closed.
Okay.
Continue with your mission. All righty. We good?
Are you asking me?
No.
Oh.
That's a verbal pause. Okay, so all of those tokens come off of the squad formation. I am going to take. Oh man. I'm trying to remember something. Because there was a way for us to lose.
Was a way.
To lose threat. To have your threat go down. But I
Oh.
think.
Sure would be nice.
Yeah.
My threat's through the roof.
Yeah, so is mine.
Well, we're threatening.
But yeah, we are
we
threatening.
are very
But that's
threatening.
okay. I'm not worried about it.
All right.
Because I'm about to open up a can. Okay. All right.
No, you're about to open up a door.
Exactly.
There you
That's
go.
the can.
That's the can.
All right. I'm going to go with. I'm just going to go with Fire Gunner.
Fire gunner. Way down here?
Yep.
Chicken. Okay.
Oh, you can go to Rear Guard. That's -3. That's one way you can do it.
Oh.
But you're going last.
Hang out at the bottom.
And it also allows you to heal 2 damage and reload.
Nice. Maybe I should do that.
So, no, I'm going to do that.
I'm pretty out of hand.
I'm
What?
doing it.
What?
I'm doing it.
This guy. He's going to let everybody inside die. Look at that. Guys.
No, I'm saying, hey, stop playing around with your friend over there and get in the fight.
That's what he said, all right.
Yep, that's what I said.
Dang it. I don't want to go up 2 more. I'm going to go up 2 more.
Okay, so that allows me
They're
to
gonna
heal
blast
up to
me.
2. So I can heal 1, because that's
Oh, I
the only
thought
thing I
that'd be on
had.
your turn.
And then I can reload. And I'm going to do that.
Oh, that's so bad. So bad for me. So good for you.
Sam, just a heads up, David Kong says, regarding your current table layout, when you open the door, you will need some extra space between the door
I was thinking
and the
the
cards
same
in front of
thing.
you. You
The
know
room-
what?
The room is very small.
It's
There's
almost
40
like
people.
I thought about that because
We'll be moving this way.
we will be moving that stuff down. I already thought about that. But thank you, David. I appreciate you.
Man.
Here's a question: does that reload for Jeff or Jason? Will that reload allow me to reload both things, or is it just one? Can I reload both of my weapons, or can I only reload one?
This greedy bugger.
I'm just wanting to. I'm just curious.
Wait, what do I got for? Oh man, I'm doing bad things no matter what happens next.
Bad things, man. Bad things.
Because if I go up here, I got to go there because I don't want to be on this 10 and let them all blast me. I guess it'd just be him blasting.
Reload is 1 per weapon. Yeah, baby.
But he would get extra damage. 1 per weapon. What does 1 per weapon mean?
Means you can reload both weapons.
Oh. I'm going to have to go here, I think, because I don't want them to be... I don't want to be here when they're shooting at me. Which sucks, because I'd rather go here. But that's okay.
Oh, did you give me -3 threat?
No.
Do it. Do it.
You got to get back to resolve.
No, I don't.
All right.
I already gained it.
All right, so I'm going to go to Fire Gunner. I get an extra damage token.
Oh, just 1 weapon.
And
Dang
I go
it.
up to 9. Yeah, see, that makes more sense.
Okay, well, let me take off
make more sense.
what I did then, because I'm pretty sure it was a direct hit. No, cleave was one of them, and direct. No, it was this. It was
So
those
do I
two,
pull
I think.
one of these now? Once we're done? Placement?
Yes, that's the AI. Yes, that's correct.
Uh-oh, there's a C scenario card. All right, intent to kill him. The enemy begins targeting the colonists with lethal intent.
What?
Oh, I should have gone all the way up. The colonists gain +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you lucky colonists. And this person gets a 6. Yeah. Wait, he's yellow. Yeah, yellow gets a 6. And they're going to do whatever their purple action is this time.
Okay. So the purple action is, first of all, they're going to take cover. Then they're going to heal 2. And then they're going to do a rifle attack where the person is going to, we're going to do light fire, and we're also going to get a suppression.
Okay.
And that's within 6 range.
Okay. Well, for him to take cover from me now, right? His movement is 3.
That's correct. Whoa.
I'm the highest on the thread.
Oh, okay, but they go first. All right, yeah, because we
They're going
moved out.
first. That's why I
moved out.
didn't move all the way up, because
Yep,
I
yep, yep.
figured then they'd get a blast me.
Yep. All right, so yes. So that guy goes
Mr.
first.
3.
So he's going to take 2, 3. That's not going to be cover from you though.
No.
1, 2, 3. Will that give him cover from you? Yes.
Yeah.
But does that put him in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it doesn't. So he's probably
Which one's
gonna,
more important, range or cover?
They want to be able to attack.
Okay. Then he probably has to stay right where he's at.
He doesn't have cover that way though.
He's not going to get cover anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He still doesn't have cover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
Oh,
don't know how
yeah.
you're counting.
My hand was in the way. 1, 2, 3. Does he still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, he won't have range if he goes here. Right there.
Right. There he's still open. So
Yeah, but
so it's the same no matter what.
he's moving to cover. It's the
but
same.
not from me.
Correct.
So
But he's not worried about everybody else.
right. So then he would stay where he's at because he can't get to cover.
Sure. I'm good with that. But maybe he'll do this instead. I don't
Well,
know.
you're just making up rules.
Yeah. I like making stuff up.
If the goal is to move to cover, but he also heals 2.
Yes, he does. So 3 is back up at
2.
yeah, there.
I said he heals 2. He says 3 is back up here. That was rotten.
Well, 3
Oh,
is back up. That's what I
gotcha.
meant.
And then he's going to shoot me.
He is.
With
So he
one
will
of
take
these and one of these?
those, and he'll put a suppression in your hand. Yeah, I
I don't
believe.
like this guy. Okay, well that is 2 damage. And a suppression in my hand. I'll hold that suppression just in case. 2 damage to my chest. So I do have a dodge, which will prevent 1 damage. So I can take 1 damage to my chest.
Oh, you know what? How much damage did you take? Hold on. Time out.
1.
Okay,
I
hold on.
dodged one. Okay.
Don't do that.
What?
Because you're within. Oh,
Not
you're,
even-
are
I'm
you within
100
8 of me?
you. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
No. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I dodged one. Did I take my damage? I think I did. Where was my start? 6. Yes. Okay. I took 1 damage from him, and then I put this in my hand.
Yes. Okay, so when gained, add this to your hand. This stays in your hand until you perform the below action.
So it'll be
So
part of
it
my
gums
5.
up your hand, yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the next guy is going to attack me, but he's jammed. So do I still get a...
That just goes away.
Do I get a suppression? Or nothing?
No, it says the attack is ignored.
Okay.
So that doesn't work at all, I believe.
Okay. And he's already in cover, so he's not going to move.
Correct.
Now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn. Yep, that's correct.
You better kill that guy.
I'm gonna
Shoot
kill
me in the back.
I'm gonna kill a colonist just to make you happy.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
All right. I'm all right with that. All right. Move straight. This move must be performed in a straight line. Let's see. Oops. This was at 1. I'm just. What is this? What does this one mean? This symbol?
That is an
Oh,
aim. So
Look
what
at
that
the
allows
top
you to do is you
the
can
ammo
draw that many cards off of your ammo deck and put any number of them below.
Gotcha.
So you can get some of those misses or no damages out of the way to make your attacks a little bit more effective.
This is ridiculous. No, it's not ridiculous. I got all of my utility cards right at the end. So I'm going to do some fun stuff here. I'm going to combat roll for free.
You really are playing a video game.
I am. I'm going to land right there. I was like, hey, sucker. And then I'm going to do a combat tactic. It doesn't cost me an action.
Raises your threat though.
It raises my threat. Heck yeah.
You got
I
another.
like being there.
Got another resolve. So
I got
you
2 more. Give me 2 more.
2 more.
I'm full.
Oh yeah, that's true. You went all the way up.
All right.
You can use that resolve on your mantra card. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's an action.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm going to shoot this guy in the face. Ready?
Yes.
Pow! I missed. Ready? With the second gun, because I get a second gun.
Uh-huh.
There's 1 damage, plus I ignore a bunch of stuff. plus
Ignore
another
ignore
damage.
armor and cover.
So 2 damage.
So 2 damage for,
Oh wait,
for
he
which
was supposed to heal.
He healed
was supposed
2.
to heal
1, 2.
Yeah,
And then
he'd be 2 damage.
he got 2 damage.
Yep.
So 1, 2. He's back down to 1.
All right,
He's still alive.
My guns are empty,
Oh no.
but I haven't used an action yet, and I have 3. So
one of those actions needs to be to reload.
and that's when I reload. That's only 1 weapon, probably.
Yes.
What kind of rules are these? I'm just kidding. Sounds
Good
good.
rules.
Sounds good. Or I can discard a card to reload, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will reload 1 of them for 0
You can move 2.
action points. I can move 2, but I don't want to. I need to blow that guy's face off. Gotta turn these over because I'm staring at the.
Don't forget the bonus damage from your pistol. Was he within 2?
Yep, but
Did you count it?
I only did 1 damage plus 1, so yes, I did. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
2 damage. I did include it. I've been trying to be right up in their face. Okay, but this also lets me look at one to aim. So I get to look at the top one on here.
Mm-hmm.
And decide if I want to put it on the bottom.
Yep, or keep it on top.
Ugh, it's 1 damage. Well, it's enough to kill him.
That's all he needs.
All right, I'll keep it. All right, well, there's that. So I still have... I haven't used an action yet.
Played like a true maverick. I think that was in response to your barrel roll.
That's right. I haven't used an action yet, but I do want to shoot that guy in the face. So I need to use a standard action. I can standard action shoot, right?
Yes, you may. So you discard a card.
Discard a card.
and use one of your action points.
Okay.
And it basically allows you to shoot. You can do pulse, burst, or full auto. But I don't think your weapons have full auto.
No, they just have pulse or burst. But I am going to pulse.
Yep.
Because we know it's a 1 plus 1, so he takes 2 damage.
Poink!
I shot him, reloaded. Wait a second. No, it's one of those speed reloads, right? I'm just like, whoosh,
Exactly.
pow, and pop him again.
Right in the face.
That's right. I'm Laura Croft now. I'm going to use a second one to get rid of this suppression.
Okay.
Put on the bottom since
What
they're
action?
all the exact same
Yeah,
cards.
what action did it say that you had to do?
Huh?
Rally, discard this. Okay, yeah. So that's just your, yeah.
I have 1 action left, but I don't have any cards left to spend. So
Wait a minute, how did you do that? Oh, that was a 0. Okay.
There are a whole
cool.
bunch of zeros.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I had 4 zeros in my hand.
Yep. All right, you're done?
I'm done. And I don't draw up yet.
Yep, no, you don't draw up yet. Nope, that's
Do I
correct.
shuffle?
Or
wait till I draw?
You wait till you draw, yes.
Okay.
All right, so what's going to happen here is it is now my turn, and I'm going to go full auto. That's going to allow me to move 2. So let's see here. I'm going to go 1, 2, right up here like this.
He's going to have cover.
Don't care.
Okay.
Well, will I be able to? Let me see. I was standing here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't go there. I can't go straight, so I gotta go to that.
You can go there.
That's true. I could. Wow. You just wanted me to use the colonists as a meat shield.
I did. He's got her by the back of by the hair.
No, I don't.
Rifle on
I'm
her shoulder.
pushing her out of the way.
You throw your rifle up on her
2,
shoulder.
and I'm
Full auto. Tripod.
damaged her eardrums for the rest of
Bipod.
her life. And I can ignore 1 miss during the attack. So full auto means that I'm going to draw 3 for damage. So 1, I can ignore this.
Yep. Nice.
2, 3. Now I wonder, does ignore mean that I draw a 3rd?
No, I think.
I just mean that if I had a suppression, I could ignore the fact that it's missing. So that's my 3rd card for damage. So he takes 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to, because I'm going full auto, I have to also discard 2 cards.
Nice.
And they're going to be really good.
The good
cards.
ones, yeah. Since he used all of his.
That's unfortunate.
He used all of the weak ones at first.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, so that is that. That's one of my 2 actions. So that's going to come over here.
And I did raise you 2 on threat.
Okay, he's got 4 damage left. How can I do this? Don't have the action points to do that. Are you within 8 of me now?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, 9.
Dang it.
9.
Dork.
If you'd have rolled, you'd have got a little bit farther.
That's true. Okay, I can't do that. This doesn't help me at all. Dang. All right. Well, I'm just going to have to...
Use standard actions, right?
Yep, I can.
Well, do standard actions increase your threat level?
No.
Okay. I guess I can't go higher than 10 anyways.
Target gains. Dang it, man.
What's the matter?
I want to kill that guy, but
You
I
only
can't.
got 4 health.
Huh?
Want a standard action? A couple of standard actions? Kill him? Oh, you won't kill him. You'll probably get him close.
I'll probably get him close, yeah. But I am going to tell...
The colonists to run?
Yes. I am going to do that. I'm going to use this one, light him up, and...
Can't, it's 2 actions. You only have
No,
1 left.
I'm discarding it to
Oh,
use
gotcha,
the
I'm
standard
sorry.
action of command, or rather order, and I'm going to say, hey, Get out of here.
Deaf person, run away.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So they're cowering. They're cowering behind that canister. All right.
Perfect.
That's the end of my turn. Oh man, you know what? No way. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. 1, 2, 3. Retcon my foot. I'm putting this back up. I'm using 1.
So many options.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
4.
I hope the boss isn't tough.
He'll be fine. So I get to reload first.
Oh, again.
Yep. Because I'm using my Legion Breaker as my action, my last action. I get to reload first, and then I get 2 burst attacks that get +1 damage.
Oh.
So first burst
Here it is.
is 1,
That'll be 2.
2.
4.
That's 4 damage.
Yep.
Which is bling bling bling, which is actually 5 damage. Which, yeah, it was ignores cover and armor. Yeah, he didn't have cover and armor anyway.
So then you gotta discard 1 more for your burst.
And discard 1 more for the burst attack.
And second burst against the civilian.
No, I'm
Okay.
not doing that. But
there's nobody left out there. Go
I
get
know,
the door.
there isn't anybody. I don't move. It doesn't have any move on my Legion Breaker.
All right. Well, guess what you're gonna hear. You ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so first things
Part
first,
C.
we refill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to draw 1. I can't. So we got to reshuffle. And this is where I believe we get a suppression into the deck.
Oh, when we reshuffle, we have to add 1?
I think so.
All right, we'll find out so I can
Let me
reshuffle
double
it
check.
in there.
Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Now who is JT supposed to kill?
I know who. You're not gonna like it.
Let's see here.
So you kick the door in, then I'll roll in and just unload.
Right. So, action phase, no. Bound to the end phase, I believe. No, not combat attacks. Yeah, resolve a mantra. Gaining loot, that's another thing we can do.
I haven't gained any loot yet.
Enflaze. Afterwards, they draw up to their hand limit. Hoping. Defense reaction, watch reaction, evaders. Where is it? I'm so not good with these things. Enemy phase, gaining threat, resolve. End phase. I'm pretty sure we have to add a resolve. If Jeff or
Into your hand,
Jeff or
though.
Jason. Yeah, I think so. Page 20, he says. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Who said that? David King?
Kong.
David? Oh.
Okay, empty skill. Suffers fatigue and immediately adds a suppression card to your hand. I was right. I just
Okay. So we have to add a suppression card basically before we draw.
yeah, because it's mirroring our fatigue.
I'm
But
not
we draw
that tired.
we draw up to 5, but then we also have to add a suppression card.
Oh, okay.
All right. So basically,
bad.
what means is that now we have that suppression that we have to spend an action to get rid of, and if we draw that card in our deck,
Yeah, we'll miss.
it's going to be a miss, right?
All right.
Thank you. I got you, David. Appreciate it, buddy. That was a waste of my Vanguard mantra, that's for sure, because I only got 1 kill out of it.
You could have killed the colonist too. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't want to do
All
that.
right. That's all right. You don't have
I'm
to.
not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not an
So
Imperial.
we're reading C.
All right, here we go. C, scenario event C. We didn't open that door when we were told to.
No, you didn't.
Solera. Gravis, come in. Do you have eyes on the butcher? I'm taking heavy fire. The scrappers are preparing an escape route from the rear. Squad, we're running out of time. Take down the butcher before he escapes. You have 2 more rounds to stop using the colonists as meat shields. To defeat or capture the butcher. If the crisis event card at the bottom of the deck resolves, the butcher will escape.
I'm a secret agent. Okay. I guess we'll try to stop the butcher. Give me this. My turn.
Yes.
The problem is do I want to say it 10 threat?
Well, I am one that
right.
took care of
I'll
my
take the
threat.
regard. You get the door.
All right, cool. Put me at primary gunner, which will raise me.
So we didn't have anybody come in during that one either, did we?
No.
Okay.
Unless the card, yeah, no, it just said scenario C, right? It didn't have
just
another
said
AI
scenario
card.
C.
All right. So now we draw
So
AI card.
I'm going to drop down 3, and you're going to go up 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your 5th one. You can take your 5th one of those.
No, I already have.
Resolves.
Oh, I did. Okay. I do need my 5th.
All right. We draw their card. Yeah, there's not too many cards. There's only 2 cards left. They are going to take 2. They're going to charge. But there's none of them left.
Which, yeah, they're going to charge 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But they're going to take 2. All right. So they don't go right now. And because there's nobody out here, we've killed them all.
Yep.
And so now I will go with
I got to reload.
3.
And I get to
3
heal one
actions.
too. I forgot about that.
3 actions. Oh, you know what I'm going to do?
I like it. It's going to look good on my table with miniatures.
All right, so are you within... You still aren't within 8, are you?
No, because you haven't moved yet.
Will you get within 8 of me?
Well, you get closer to the door. You go open the door, and I'll get within 8 of you.
I don't even think I'm going to be able to get to the door because I move 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to be able to get to the door, which is... I mean, we could... I have 3 actions, right?
You do.
Okay. So...
Don't do anything crazy because you're going to get shot in the face with a shotgun.
I'm going to do this and use one of my actions. I'm not doing that because I don't need the healing. I'm going to use a movement. So that
cool. I
is
don't have a
1,
healing
2,
one.
3. Now am I at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Yay.
So now I'm going to say,
Get over here.
get moving.
Okay.
So I can target an ally. You can discard your suppression
Bam.
and immediately perform a move. So get over here.
All right. Well, this civilian's in my way. I'm going to have to 1, 2, kind of knock her down. 3, 4. I pushed her down out of the way.
Oh, you just ran through. Come on. I am going to...
I like it.
Dang, this is
You
going to
open the
be
door,
the
I'll
last
jump in
2
shooting.
of my things here. See, my second action, I think, is to get this suppression out of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then my third action will be... No, I'm going to go 0 action, give them hell, so you get to take a bonus
+1
token.
damage. So I flip this to a 3 or I get another
Yeah,
1?
you flip that to a 3.
Well, all right.
And then I'm going to use this as a standard action for moving. Bing, open the door, that's 1.
Yep.
Move that down. And,
Like it's on a conveyor belt.
right?
It better not be a giant room. It's like
No, it's not.
huge.
this,
Ooh.
and this.
Oh, we hit all the hidden people. You guys aren't supposed to see those guys.
They were dead.
No, I'm just kidding.
But we'll take a couple of these things here.
Bodies strewn
I
across
have
the
to
floor.
see exactly where they go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see. Box number 1 goes right here. Box number 2, right here.
Yep.
And then we have.
Goodness gracious.
Oh,
not all of them. I was there's 5
22.
people in there. All right, 1 and
That
2.
guy comes here, and
Behind
this
the
guy
box.
comes here, and the butcher is here.
Yep. How much health does the butcher have?
16.
Oh. Anybody got a grenade? How come I don't have a grenade?
Let me double check and make sure. I'm pretty sure he does. He does do the level 3. Pretty sure he is level 3. Yep, level 3 butcher. Yep.
Goodness gracious.
All right.
We gotta send in our colonist army.
And
Come here.
I can move. That was 1. 2. Actually, I'm gonna draw me an item.
An item?
Yeah. So this is an ammo feeder. Use ammo packs, so it's a free reload.
Nice. Oh, you got that from this little token?
Yep. That was 1, 2, 3. That's the end of my turn. I opened the door for you.
You're there. Now, do I want to be in top of the...
You need to come light this
run?
dude up.
I can't do 16 damage in 1 turn.
But you can light him up. He's going to target me. He's not going to target you unless you are
Until I
happen to
get threatening. Until I start threatening people. I am fairly threatening after all. Shoot. Combat tactics. The problem is the move, and I only have 2 actions. I do have, what's the range on that? If I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the tip of my range. All right, I'm gonna do, I only got 2 actions. I'll do bullseye. Combat tactics let me move 2. I'm assuming I can see through the door.
Yes. The door's open.
Yep, and then I'm going to pulse his face twice.
All right. 2 pulses.
3 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, I should have added. I'll add it to this one.
Well, I would have. I'm imagining that you, because we're trying to do as much
I can
damage.
add it to this one, right?
True.
And
Ooh, and
2
it ignores
damage.
armor.
So
Does he have armor?
5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
I don't think he has any armor. Doesn't say that he does.
Okay.
How much?
8.
8. Wow.
Can have that token back.
So that means it's like that.
All right.
Bam.
And that was my first action. And
In
this,
your face,
this goes up
butcher.
1. Now, my second action is a combat tactic. The cost. Oh, this one costs 0, so I can pulse for 0.
It raises your. Yep. Good
Gosh.
job. See, I knew I hired you
That's
for
a
a reason.
miss. And a 1 damage.
Is that you were doing pulse too though? So okay, it doesn't.
1 damage.
Okay, so 1 more on him.
Yep. Pathetic. I still have 1 action left. All right, so if I use, when you perform a pulse with a pistol, you may perform an additional pulse with another pistol. So if I use aces high and pulse, I should be able to do with each pistol.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna use 4 of these to shoot him again.
Oof. You're gonna take him out. Awesome.
You told me to.
Yes.
Just kidding. All right. pulsing with a +1 damage. I would assume the first one's a +1 damage. Probably the second one's not, or...
No, I would imagine both of them are.
Well, then that would be 3 damage.
Okay.
Plus...
3 more.
3 more. 6 damage.
Dang it.
What? I have 1 action left.
Do it!
I don't know how to do it.
Vanessa.
Oh, I can do it with a basic action, right?
Yeah, you can. You can
All
just
right.
discard a card,
I'm gonna
use one
discard a
action.
card and-
But are you out of action points? How many actions do you have?
I've only used 1 so far.
I know, but
I only have 2.
this costs an action.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Does it cost a card too? Oh, okay.
No.
I didn't realize this costs an action.
Pretty sure it does. I'll double check.
So if that costs an action, then I'm out.
Pretty sure it costs an action. But Vanessa, what you were just talking about is I am thinking about using one of my extra TV screens.
For what?
So that we have a larger chat
Oh,
that we
so
can both
so we can
see.
both see. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm looking something up, you can interact with
Yeah,
chat.
that would be cool. That'd be really cool. like I'm in
You
the
can
dark half the time.
player's threat. Each hunter has a different mantra card unit as special ability for resolve. Ultimate abilities are extremely powerful. Make sure to resolve tokens for it. You gain resolve. I thought you can perform the following. On the Vanguard mantra on the right, there are 4 options how to spend resolve, which allows Vanguard to perform bonus reload and 2 strong attacks. Nobody's saying anything about it there.
Can I see that quick reference guide? Okay.
Yeah,
While you're
absolutely.
reading.
Yep.
It's on
Gotta go. Dinner's ready. Catch you later. See you later, Vanessa.
there. Good dinner.
Here's the question, Jeff and Jason, if you're there, or David, since you are pretty knowledgeable as well. I was under the impression that resolve actions, or your mantra actions, cost an action. But maybe they don't. In that respect, we're not going to retcon it, but I would have had an extra action the other time. Did you see David's comment about the suppression card? Yes, I did. You guys aren't listening very well because I said thank you to David for putting that, and then I went to page 20 exactly when he said it. So anyway,
It's not on here. So.
yeah, mantra card, unique abilities, and special unique costing for resolve. Maybe the cost of the resolve is the tokens can be spent to gain bonus actions. So maybe it doesn't.
Sweet.
Maybe it doesn't cost action points. Resolve does not cost action point. There we go.
Well,
See,
then
there
I'll
we have it.
spend a card to do a
An additional
an
shot.
additional shot, a pulse.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's just look at the cinematics of this. The leader comes and busts the door in.
Yeah.
He's right there, and you run around the corner.
And empty my
awesome.
guns in his face. Well, that's 1 damage there.
Yep. But it's not +1 though.
It's not +1.
It's the 1 damage.
It's the 1 damage.
So boom.
I'm not gonna fire next one. I'll save my ammo on the other gun.
Let me see. Let me look at the thing here. Hold on. I know the objective is locate and defeat the butcher before he escapes. Minimize civilian casualties if possible.
We did that.
Um,
I did that.
Door open. Oh, we didn't read this. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Blood for blood. Kill the humans. Spare no one. Increase colonist threat by 3. We did. Defeat the butcher. There is a greater reward for capturing the butcher alive. If you defeat him while adjacent to him, he is captured alive instead of killed.
Too bad.
Who cares? After the butcher is defeated, immediately proceed to victory resolution. So, victory resolution. As the butcher falls, the rest of the scrappers turn and flee, leaving you with a hard-earned victory.
Bam.
Your squad makes their way back to the ship with the butcher as proof of the completed contract. Solaria. The butcher's reign of terror is finally over. Let's get out of here before the Radiant Corps Enforcer patrols arrive. They won't take kindly to our little operation. So, and this is part of the campaign. We would gain 1 colony reputation, which means that the colonists have a higher view of us because we didn't allow them to be killed and massacred.
I didn't.
And we didn't use them as meat shields.
I protected them.
Yes. If no colonists have died,
Yep.
players gain an additional colony reputation. Each drift hunter gains 2 experience. If the butcher was captured alive, the team gains 1 additional experience. So if we would have been next to him and defeated him, we would have captured him alive. Mark down, butcher captured. If the butcher was killed, mark down, butcher killed. Solaria, let's bring the butcher back to Duran on Vanoth for our payout. We can also rest and restock for our next operation. Then we would continue to Afterward. Again, this is a campaign game. So, Star Exploration Unlocked. Locate the Sector Atlas book and open it to page 1. This is the map of your current star system. So there's a book over there that I didn't actually bring over here, but it's like cards that can be, that are all star fields, but they can be put into, you know those binder sheets where you can collect baseball cards and whatnot? It's basically that, but it has a whole bunch of starfield cards in it. Anyway, this is the map of your current star system. Your ship is located in Beta Sector in subsector B4. Locate the card that says B4 and place your ship unit there. If the card has not been turned over to the explored side, do so now. Afterwards, you begin the exploration phase of the game. So let me go get that real quick because I think that'll be cool to show.
All right, I gotta see what Cat's saying over here.
Yeah, do that.
No action point cost. Woohoo! I like it. Da, 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 we win.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Good thing I reloaded that second gun. That's all I'm saying.
Where is it? G, gamma. There it is. Okay. So let me put it back down here.
Oh, interesting.
Be careful with the miniatures; they're fragile.
I didn't do it. You did it.
I know. All right, so here's what we would have done. Locate B04. That's where our ship thing is. If it's not flipped over, let me just move this out.
If your ship's not,
if it hasn't been flipped over to the explored side, which it is, this is where we are. And so this enters into another, like,
that's cool.
Find your patron Dran on the planet Vanoth to continue the story. Perhaps he will have a payout for you if you manage to take down the butcher. The planet Vanoth is conveniently located on subsector B04, so no travel is necessary to this location. So Vanoth is down here, and we'd be able to go there and get to the payout and all that other kind of stuff.
Is that how I get cool gear?
Yep. And you'll be able to get the payout, and then you'll be able to buy new gear and that kind of stuff. I think it's a really neat system. Yep. Plus, you have this like exploration system that's on top of it.
Why is there so many?
It's a huge universe, dude. It's just a prototype. It'll have more. So that's why that's one of the cool things about it. Yeah, miniatures are also very cool.
They look great.
This guy over here, we'll put it out here just so you can see it.
I don't want to fight him anymore. My pistols seem a little small.
That's from Scenario 3. Scenario 3 is the Thresher. That's called the Sump Thresher. Playtime is about an hour. By the way, the playtime for the hunt, the one we just did, is about 2 hours. And we just ran into about an hour 45.
Yeah.
And that was with teaching and all of that other kind of stuff. So it's pretty accurate so far. But yeah, this is a showdown.
If you're wondering, it says difficulty 1 skull out of 10. So
yeah. And this is also 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 out of 7.
Smashed.
Yeah, this is easy. Yeah. These are easy scenarios, but this is the next scenario. Probably the actual next scenario or in the campaign would be to go down here. It's not in this book because, again, prototype, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
So
the only thing in there is 1 and 3. Just for a couple of combat scenarios, right?
Well,
And then
there's 1,
prototype.
3, there's 6.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's 8.
Oh, nice.
So it just gives you an idea.
Yep. Ooh, that person's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, just
I
some
wanna
of the,
be that
some
one.
of the artwork that's in it.
Yeah, that's my
Pretty
new
cool.
character.
Pretty cool looking, but just giving you an idea of what's in the book.
Yep.
But look at that. I definitely don't want to fight that dude. So first of all, he has 36 health.
Is the yellow armor?
Then he has a whole bunch of little stuff. I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty nasty though.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
But anyway, that is Terminus Frontier.
Terminus Frontier.
Shopping for gear, ship upgrades, healing severe traumas, all of that takes place between missions.
I don't want a severe trauma, thank you.
Yep. Oh, that's what we can do. We can look at some of the
Shaken,
traumas.
dazed,
Yeah.
sense
do that.
reeling,
Let's do that.
leg fracture. That sounds bad for combat. Blood loss, a little
Yep.
bit or a lot. Arm
Get
fracture.
this out of here so that we can show off some of these
Oh,
cards.
I don't want to break these. Dang it!
Yeah, no worries.
I just flipped that one.
So if you get down in health on the hand, head, or foot, you have to draw a minor trauma. And if you get all the way down to 0 on your chest, you have to draw a severe trauma. So if you draw a severe trauma, it'll have something like it's a hemorrhage, and this is a persistent trauma. So when gained, you add this to your skill deck, which is your deck
and then
of
you
cards.
play it out for
Yeah, and then when
loss.
played from your hand, you lose 2 health at the chest location.
Dang.
Another one is bleeding out. It's an ongoing trauma, so you resolve this immediately, then place it in front of you. You have -3 max health on your chest. Instead of being eliminated, you are downed. You will need to be rescued using a revive action, which is one of the standard
Yeah,
actions.
I saw that.
If you are downed a second time, you are eliminated. So that's the kind of stuff that's in a severe trauma. Minor traumas are stuff like, this is an immediate trauma, so you have to discard 2 permanent cards from play. If you are unable, gain 1 arm strain, which goes into your melee weapon deck.
Yep.
But you can use 3 resolve to pull it together, discard this card without effect.
Nice.
All right.
I don't see a contraband weapon deck. Where's that at? Is that in here?
That is the contraband weapon deck.
No.
Contraband gear.
The contraband gear, but you got to draw contraband weapon. There's going to be another deck for all the different cool weapons somewhere.
Oh, maybe.
But go ahead.
No, I do have advanced weapons that's still in the box.
Nice.
So yeah. This one, arm fracture, persistent trauma when played from your hand. So this goes into your skill deck. When played from your hand, this action, all your attacks receive -1. And then if you spend 2 actions and 2 resolve, you can ignore it. You can cancel this and remove it from your deck.
Okay.
So those are the kinds of cards that you find in a minor trauma deck.
Yep. And then gear, contraband gear,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
firecaster gauntlets. Increase your threat, inflict damage.
Oh, you can
kinds of
do
cool
a
things.
flame blast,
Yep.
for up to 3 away. It looks like
One action.
1 action plus 1 threat, and you inflict.
Oh, in a straight line.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yep. And it inflicts heavy fire, which is heavy fire plus that. So you would do.
3, so 5 damage in that one spot.
Yep.
Chrono boosters lose 2 chest health to gain 1 action. So that's
It only has 1 charge.
risk
Though.
reward. Huh?
Only has 1 charge,
Oh, gotcha.
so it's one-time
I have
uses.
charges too. E-Surger or Reaper Scope.
And you can use this twice. It looks like.
Yep. Gain ignore cover on
Yep.
your next attack.
Yep. Oh, it allows you. It allows you to aim and you get ignore cover.
So you got to check your thing too, and it's a
Yep.
0 cost. Melee, plasma,
Plasma bayonet. That's
inflict
cool.
fire +1, cost 0 actions.
To an adjacent
To an
target,
adjacent
so you
target,
draw a
yep.
heavy fire card +1. Yeah.
Shadow boots. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Bio boosters, fuse and oh, there's my grenade. I needed that. I could
Look
have
at that
blown the
blast.
whole room up.
Look at that blast area. Oh my.
I think I would have been in it.
You can throw it 4 spaces away, and that's the area that it affects. So it inflicts 1 heavy fire plus 2, and it ignores cover.
Goodness, you just barely out of the blast. Hunter visor, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, armor, all kinds of stuff. Stealth armor.
Yep. The boss battle is really fun, Sam. I encourage you to try it out. Maverick will have a heyday. A minor trauma or severe trauma, I opt out of minor drama.
Yeah, again, no more minor drama. Yep.
Miniature. You keep on saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
It might.
Oh, there you go. Yep, that's just for scale. Yep. Well, that is that, folks. That is Terminus Frontier. You can go check out the rest of their campaign online right now. As I said before, there is a link in the description. I'm sure Jeff and Jason will appreciate you going and checking it out, seeing if it's something you want to throw your support at. With that, thank you, David, for your help. Thank you, Jeff and Jason, for your help making this a little bit of a smoother live stream. And kudos to you guys for running a successful campaign already.
Agreed.
Agreed. So that is cool. 211% funded, I think, is what somebody else said. So congratulations. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. If you want a little bit more of a concise view of the mechanisms of the game, we did put up a preview video on the channel. It's on the campaign page as well, so you can check that out as well. But we're out. Thanks for joining us. See you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Have a good day. So did each of the weapons have 6 ammo cards? Or do they have different amounts of ammo cards?
I think they have different amounts based on the weapon.
Oh, in fact, it says right here. Yeah, because you're